Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. We will explore 15 Stoic secrets that Marcus Aurelius and his philosophy teach us about avoiding being manipulated. These secrets will help you cultivate a mindset that prioritizes rational thinking, emotional resilience, and personal ethics. By understanding and applying these principles, you can protect yourself from external influences that seek to sway your thoughts and actions without your best interest at heart. So, whether you're looking to enhance your personal development, strengthen your decision-making skills, or simply gain a deeper understanding of Stoic philosophy, this video will provide you with the knowledge you need. Join me as we unpack these timeless insights and learn how to apply them to navigate our complex world with wisdom and integrity. Stay tuned as we delve into the heart of Stoic philosophy to discover how to live a life that's true to your values, undisturbed by the noise of manipulation. Secret 1. Understand what is in your control. One of the fundamental tenets of Stoicism that Marcus Aurelius emphasized repeatedly in his meditations is the distinction between what is within our control and what is not. This powerful insight is crucial for anyone looking to avoid being manipulated, as it centers on mastering your responses to external circumstances. The Stoics categorize things into two spheres: things you can control, like your own thoughts, perceptions, and actions, and things you can't control, such as the behavior of others, the past, and the future. By focusing on the former and accepting the latter, you create a mental fortress that external influences cannot easily penetrate. Consider this practical application. When someone attempts to manipulate you, whether through guilt, flattery, or coercion, they are targeting your reactions, hoping you'll behave in a way that serves their agenda. By recognizing that your reaction is under your control, you can choose to respond with indifference to manipulative tactics, thus retaining your autonomy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism as a form of mental training that prepares you to detach from the chaos of external events and maintain inner peace. When you internalize this secret, not only do you shield yourself from being manipulated, but you also navigate life with a clearer, more focused mind. This approach doesn't mean ignoring the reality around you, but rather choosing your battles wisely and investing your energy where it truly counts, within. Secret 2. Practice objective judgment. Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics taught the importance of objective judgment, which means assessing situations based on clear and unbiased facts, rather than emotional responses or personal prejudices. This approach is essential for avoiding manipulation, as it allows you to see the truth of a situation without being swayed by the potentially distorting influences of others. Objective judgment requires you to step back from your immediate impulses and emotions to consider the actual merits of a person's words or actions. When faced with a decision, especially when others are pressing their own agendas, ask yourself, are these statements facts, or are they laden with someone's desires or fears? By distinguishing between objective truths and subjective interpretations, you shield yourself from being led astray by manipulative tactics. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." Embracing this mindset involves recognizing that much of what is presented to us, whether through media, personal interactions, or other sources, comes with a layer of bias. By critically evaluating the information you receive and seeking out the underlying facts, you maintain your intellectual autonomy. Practicing objective judgment doesn't mean dismissing others' emotions or perspectives, but rather weighing them against a broader, more impartial backdrop. This skill not only helps in avoiding manipulation, but also enhances your relationships and decision-making abilities by fostering a deeper understanding and respect for reality as it truly is. Secret 3. Recognize the power of perception. A core aspect of Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, is the understanding that our perception shapes our reality. The way we choose to see events and situations fundamentally influences our emotional and behavioral responses. By mastering our perceptions, we gain significant power over how we interact with the world, which is crucial in avoiding manipulation. Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This insight highlights that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control our perception of these events. If someone attempts to manipulate us through fear, anger, or guilt, it is our perception of these attempts that allows them to have power over us or not. For example, If you perceive a critical comment as a personal attack, you might react defensively or feel upset. However, if you choose to see the same comment as constructive feedback or simply as another person's opinion, your emotional response will be more controlled and less likely to be manipulated. To practice this secret, start by observing your immediate reactions to situations and questioning their validity. Is this reaction based on fact or my interpretation? Are there alternative ways to view this situation? This practice not only strengthens your resilience against manipulation, but also promotes a more balanced and fulfilling interaction with the world. Embracing this aspect of Stoicism empowers you to remain calm and composed, even in the face of adversity, by adjusting your lens on life. Secret 4. Embrace voluntary discomfort. A profound lesson from Marcus Aurelius in Stoic philosophy is the practice of embracing voluntary discomfort. This exercise not only prepares you to face life's inevitable challenges, but also fortifies your defenses against manipulation. By intentionally placing yourself in situations of controlled hardship, you can build resilience and decrease your vulnerability to external pressures. Marcus Aurelius himself practiced this by wearing simple clothing or eating basic food despite his imperial status, to remind himself that comfort is not essential to happiness. He believed that the ability to live well does not depend on external circumstances, but on your internal response to those circumstances. Voluntary discomfort teaches you that discomfort itself is not inherently negative. It is your reaction to it that defines your experience. When you regularly step out of your comfort zone, whether by taking cold showers, fasting, or engaging in rigorous exercise, you train your mind to be less reactive to discomfort. This mental discipline translates into a broader aspect of your life. You are less likely to be swayed by fear tactics or seduced by undue rewards that manipulators might use. You learn to evaluate offers and threats on their merits, rather than reacting out of a fear of discomfort or desire for immediate gratification. By adopting this practice, you cultivate a robust sense of self-control and autonomy. It empowers you to make decisions based on rational thought and core principles, rather than fleeting emotions or superficial discomforts, thereby shielding you from being manipulated. Hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content just like this. Thank you for your support. Secret 5. Develop self-sufficiency. Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics emphasize the importance of self-sufficiency, not just in terms of physical needs, but more crucially, in emotional and intellectual independence. This concept is key to avoiding manipulation, as it involves developing a strong internal foundation that does not rely on external validation or material satisfaction. Self-sufficiency, according to Stoicism, means cultivating an inner fortress that external circumstances cannot easily breach. When you rely on your own reasoning and emotional resilience, you are less prone to being swayed by others' opinions or desires. This does not imply emotional coldness or isolation. Rather, it promotes a healthy independence from the undue influence of others' emotions and the chaotic flux of external events. For example, if someone tries to manipulate you by playing on your fears or desires, your self-sufficient mindset allows you to recognize these tactics and respond from a place of reasoned choice rather than impulsive emotion. You evaluate the merit of what is being said or offered based on how it aligns with your values and goals, not because you need external approval or fear being alone. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This encapsulates the Stoic belief that true contentment and strength come from within. By focusing on developing your own resources, emotional fortitude, intellectual capabilities, and moral values, you become less susceptible to manipulation and more capable of leading a fulfilled life. Secret 6. Use negative visualization. A distinctive Stoic practice that Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics used extensively is negative visualization. This involves periodically contemplating potential negative outcomes, including loss and adversity. The purpose isn't to dwell on pessimism, but to prepare mentally for life's inevitable hardships and to appreciate what you currently have. Negative visualization serves as an emotional rehearsal, enabling you to face actual difficulties with greater calm and perspective. By imagining the loss of something important, such as a job, health, or relationships, you reduce the shock and paralysis that might occur if such events were to happen unexpectedly. This mental preparation also diminishes the power of fear that manipulators often exploit. If you've already considered the worst-case scenario, fear-based tactics lose their effectiveness because you're not as attached to avoiding discomfort or loss at all costs. Marcus Aurelius advised us to reflect on the transient nature of things. All that you see will soon alter and cease to exist. This perspective helps to foster an emotional detachment that is vital in not being overwhelmed by sudden changes or manipulative strategies that rely on your emotional vulnerabilities. By practicing negative visualization, you train yourself to respond to life's challenges with equanimity rather than desperation or fear. This Stoic exercise enhances your resilience, allowing you to make decisions based on rational thought and intrinsic values rather than being manipulated by external pressures or fleeting emotions. It's a powerful tool for maintaining balance and fortitude in the face of life's uncertainties. Secret 7. Keep the company of good people. Marcus Aurelius strongly believed in the influence of one's social circle, encapsulating this in his advice. The people you surround yourself with influence your behaviors, so choose friends who have good habits. This Stoic principle highlights the importance of associating with individuals who embody virtues that reinforce your own resistance to manipulation. Keeping the company of good people means engaging with those who inspire you, challenge you intellectually, and support your personal growth. These relationships encourage positive behaviors and provide a supportive environment where manipulative tactics are less effective. When surrounded by wise, ethical, and supportive individuals, you are more likely to adopt similar qualities and strengthen your own character. In practical terms, evaluate the influence your friends and acquaintances have on you. Do they uplift and encourage rational thinking and emotional resilience, or do they often involve drama, negativity, or deceit? Making conscious choices about who you spend time with can drastically affect your ability to remain autonomous and manipulation-free. Moreover, in Stoic practice, good company is not just about avoidance of bad influences, but also about active improvement of oneself. As you aspire to be better, surrounding yourself with people who are committed to similar principles can accelerate your growth and fortify your resolve against manipulation. This principle of mutual improvement helps ensure that your social interactions are based on mutual respect and shared values rather than dependency or superficial gains. Secret 8. Practice non-attachment. A key Stoic practice that Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers advocated for is the principle of non-attachment. This doesn't mean disconnecting from people or your emotions. Rather, it involves maintaining a healthy emotional distance from things you cannot control, including outcomes, possessions, and even relationships. By cultivating non-attachment, you become more immune to manipulation, as your happiness and peace of mind are not contingent on external factors. Non-attachment allows you to engage fully with life, while maintaining an inner tranquility that is not disturbed by external changes. For example, if someone attempts to manipulate you by threatening to withdraw something you value, be it a job opportunity, a personal relationship, or material possessions, your sense of self and inner peace remain intact because your happiness does not hinge on these external elements. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Accept whatever comes to you woven in the pattern of your destiny, for what could more aptly fit your needs." This reflects the Stoic belief in embracing life's events as they come, without excessive attachment to any specific outcome. By practicing non-attachment, you learn to value and appreciate life's experiences without becoming dependent on them for your emotional well-being. Implementing this secret involves observing how your emotions are tied to externalities and consciously working to release those bonds. This process helps foster resilience, making it difficult for others to control or influence you through emotional manipulation or pressure. It's about finding freedom in the realization that the only true possession you have is your ability to manage your thoughts and reactions. Secret 9. Maintain a reserve clause. A Stoic technique that is highly effective in adapting to life's unpredictability is the adoption of a reserve clause. This approach, endorsed by Marcus Aurelius, involves mentally appending a caveat to your plans and desires, acknowledging that outcomes may change based on factors beyond your control. By maintaining this mindset, you can remain flexible and less vulnerable to emotional manipulation when things do not proceed as initially hoped. The reserve clause essentially means holding on to your intentions lightly and being prepared to adjust according to circumstances. For instance, when setting a goal, you might say to yourself, "I will achieve this if nothing prevents me." This doesn't undermine your determination but reinforces your adaptability, keeping you grounded in the reality that you control your efforts, not the results. Marcus Aurelius championed this idea, emphasizing the importance of being content with doing your best while being prepared for any result. Do not be perturbed, for all things are according to the nature of the universal. This mindset helps mitigate disappointment and reduces the leverage that others might try to exercise over you through emotional appeals or pressure tactics related to outcomes. In practice, applying the reserve clause enables you to engage in your pursuits with full effort, but without attachment to a specific outcome, thus protecting yourself from manipulation. It teaches the wisdom of flexibility and reinforces emotional resilience as it prepares you for any circumstance, reducing anxiety about the future and keeping you steady in the face of change. Secret 10. Reflect daily. Daily reflection is a central practice in Stoicism, emphasized by Marcus Aurelius as a vital tool for personal growth and emotional resilience. This process involves taking time each day to review your actions, thoughts, and feelings, examining how they align with your values and how they might have been influenced by external pressures. Marcus Aurelius committed his own reflections to his journal, which later became Meditations. In this work, he frequently explores the importance of self-examination to maintain self-control and ethical integrity, even in the face of external turmoil or manipulative influences. By reflecting on his day, Marcus assessed his responses to various situations, identifying opportunities for improvement, and reaffirming his commitment to living according to Stoic principles. Incorporating daily reflection into your routine allows you to develop a deep awareness of your motivations and reactions. This heightened self-awareness helps you identify when you are being influenced or manipulated by others, enabling you to adjust your reactions accordingly. For example, if you find that certain interactions left you feeling pressured or uneasy, reflecting on these moments can help you understand why and how to address them in the future. Reflection also serves as a grounding exercise, reinforcing your sense of purpose and commitment to your values. It acts as a buffer against the chaotic influence of external forces, ensuring that your actions remain aligned with your true self. By making this a regular practice, you strengthen your emotional defenses, equipping yourself to resist manipulation and maintain your autonomy. Secret 11. Define your values clearly. A fundamental aspect of Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, is the importance of having a clear set of personal values. Defining your values acts as a compass that guides your decisions and interactions, helping you navigate through life with integrity and resilience against manipulation. When your values are well defined, it becomes much harder for others to sway you with emotional appeals or deceptive arguments. Marcus Aurelius was steadfast in his commitment to virtues such as justice, courage, moderation, and wisdom. These were not just abstract ideals, but practical guides that influenced his daily actions and decisions as emperor. He wrote extensively about the need to live in accordance with nature and reason, emphasizing that a life aligned with one's values is a life well lived. To apply this secret in your own life, start by identifying the principles that are most important to you. These might include honesty, compassion, fairness, or perseverance. Reflect on how these values currently manifest in your life and where you might be falling short. This introspective process not only clarifies what you truly stand for, but also strengthens your resolve to act consistently with these beliefs. Once your values are defined, use them as criteria for making decisions. Before taking action, ask yourself if what you're about to do aligns with your values. This approach helps you resist external pressures and manipulation because your actions are grounded in personal conviction rather than fleeting emotions or external validation. It builds a moral fortitude that serves as your defense against the manipulative tactics of others. Secret 12. Exercise discretion and trust. Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations often discussed the importance of being discerning about whom to trust. Stoic philosophy suggests that trust should not be given lightly, as misplaced trust can lead to manipulation and betrayal, undermining one's autonomy and emotional well-being. Exercising discretion and trust means developing the ability to judge character and intentions accurately. Marcus Aurelius advised taking time to observe people's actions and their consistency with their words. This observation is crucial in a world where words can be deceptive and intentions hidden. By assessing how reliably someone's actions align with their stated values and commitments, you can make informed decisions about how much trust to extend. For instance, before entering into partnerships or deepening relationships, consider the historical behavior of the individual or organization. Have they acted with integrity and reliability? Do they demonstrate respect for others' boundaries and principles? These are key indicators of trustworthiness. Moreover, being cautious with trust does not mean living in suspicion. Rather, It involves a balanced approach to interpersonal relationships. It allows you to remain open to new connections while protecting yourself from potential exploitation. The Stoics believed that true wisdom includes knowing whom to trust and to what extent. By incorporating this secret into your life, you fortify yourself against manipulation. You build relationships based on genuine understanding and mutual respect, rather than naive trust or blind faith, thereby enhancing your personal and professional life with stable and supportive interactions. Secret 13. Learn to say no. A crucial aspect of Stoic resilience, as endorsed by Marcus Aurelius, is the power of saying no. This simple yet profound ability is essential for maintaining personal integrity and avoiding manipulation. Learning to say no helps you set healthy boundaries, resist undue influence, and stay true to your values. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of self-discipline and the ability to refrain from actions that do not align with one's principles. He recognized that every yes implies a commitment of time, energy, and resources, and if these commitments are not in line with one's values, they lead to dissatisfaction and distraction from one's true goals. Saying no can be especially powerful in contexts where peer pressure, societal expectations, or manipulative tactics are at play. When you decline offers or requests that don't serve your best interests or align with your values, you exercise control over your life. This act of refusal is not just about rejection, but about affirming your priorities and taking responsibility for your choices. To effectively learn this skill, start by understanding your limits and values. What are you willing to accept in your life? What goes against your principles? Practice saying no in smaller, less consequential situations to build your confidence. As you become more adept, you'll find it easier to stand firm in more significant decisions. This practice not only protects you from being manipulated, but also fosters a sense of self-respect and empowerment. It signals to others that you value your time and choices, making it less likely that they will try to sway you with manipulative tactics. Secret 14. Cultivate gratitude. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice that Marcus Aurelius endorsed, not only as a way to enhance personal happiness, but also as a method to fortify oneself against manipulation. By actively appreciating what you have, you reduce vulnerability to those who might use your desires or insecurities as leverage. Gratitude in Stoicism is about recognizing and valuing the present moment and everything in it, including challenges and setbacks. Marcus Aurelius encouraged reflection on one's fortunes, advising to be grateful for them without clinging too tightly, as everything is impermanent. This balanced perspective helps in maintaining emotional stability and resilience as it shifts focus from what is lacking to the abundance that exists. Practicing gratitude can involve simple daily rituals like writing down things you're thankful for each day or mentally acknowledging good moments as they occur. This practice enhances mindfulness and helps anchor you in the present, which is particularly effective against manipulation tactics that rely on creating fears about the future or regrets about the past. Moreover, gratitude strengthens social bonds and fosters a positive outlook that can spread to those around you. In a state of appreciation, you are less likely to be swayed by negative influences because you're more content with your situation. Thus, cultivating gratitude not only improves your own life, but also creates an environment where manipulative behaviors have less room to take root. This makes it a key strategy for maintaining personal integrity and emotional health. Secret 15. Embrace change and impermanence. Embracing change and impermanence is a core principle of Stoicism that Marcus Aurelius discussed extensively in his writings. Recognizing that everything in life is transient helps you maintain a clear perspective, reducing the impact of manipulation by allowing you to adapt to shifting circumstances without emotional turmoil. Marcus Aurelius reflected on the nature of change and the importance of flowing with it rather than resisting. He advised, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This acceptance does not imply passivity, but an active engagement with life, acknowledging that change is inevitable and often beyond our control. By internalizing the concept of impermanence, you are less likely to be swayed by sudden shifts or unexpected offers that manipulators might use to unsettle or trap you. When you understand that nothing lasts forever, whether pleasure, pain, or material possessions, you can view offers and threats with a balanced perspective, evaluating them based on how they align with your values and long-term goals. Furthermore, embracing change encourages flexibility in your thoughts and actions. This adaptability is crucial in a world where unpredictability is the norm. It allows you to meet challenges head-on, shifting strategies as needed without losing sight of your overarching objectives. This Stoic secret empowers you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and fortitude, ensuring that your actions are dictated by reason and self-awareness, not external pressures or fleeting emotions. Implementing these Stoic practices in daily life does more than just enhance individual well-being. It fosters a broader sense of empowerment and a commitment to living authentically according to one's values. This journey is not just about resisting manipulation, but also about embracing a life of virtue and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. As we continue to navigate the complexities of modern life, let these Stoic insights inspire and guide you. Embrace the lessons of Marcus Aurelius and strive to apply these timeless principles to your own experiences. Remember, the ultimate goal of Stoicism is not merely to avoid being influenced by others, but to cultivate a life of inner peace and rationality, making wise decisions that reflect your deepest values and aspirations. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. I will see you in the next video.